ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਗੁਰੂ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਜ, ਗੁਰੂ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਜ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤਿ ਅਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਜਪ ਆਦ ਸਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੈ ਭੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸਚ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਕਬੀਰਾ ਮਰਤਾ ਮਰਤਾ ਜਗਮੋਹਾ ਮਰ ਭੈ ਨਾ ਜਾਣੈ ਕੋਇ ਐਸੀ ਮਰਨੀ ਜੋ ਮਰੈ ਬਹੁਰ ਨਾ ਮਰਨਾ ਹੋਏ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਕਬੀਰ ਗਗਨ ਦਮਾਮਾ ਬਾਜਿਓ ਭਰਿਓ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨਾ ਘਾਓ ਖੇਤ ਜੋ ਮਾਂਡਿਓ ਸੂਰਮਾ ਅਬ ਜੂਜਨ ਕੋ ਦਾਓ ਸੂਰਾ ਸੋ ਪਹਿਚਾਨੀਐ ਜੋ ਲੜੈ ਦੀਨ ਕੇ ਹੇਤ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਕਟ ਮਰੈ ਕਬਹੂ ਨਾ ਛਾਡੈ ਖੇਤ ਸੂਰਾ ਸੋ ਪਹਿਚਾਨੀਐ ਜੋ ਲੜੈ ਦੀਨ ਕੇ ਹੇਤ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਕਟ ਮਰੈ ਕਬਹੂ ਨਾ ਛਾਡੈ ਖੇਤ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਨਵਾਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਰੂਪ ਗੁਰੂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਓ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈਏ। ਸਾਰੀ ਹੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਬੁਲੰਦ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਜ ਵੱਜ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਵੋ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹੁਣ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅੱਧੇ ਘੰਟੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ। So with the blessings of Akal Purkh Waheguru, the give and the take of this universe, we've been blessed with the next half an hour to listen to vichar, discussions, the teachings of our history and Gurbani, the translations or discourse in English. Sache Pacha Akal Purkh Waheguru says on many different angs in Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and also the Gurus and the Bhagats who have compiled Bani have given us Upadesh. Sadh Sangat Ji, Upadesh means teachings. They say that at that particular time where we reflect upon our ithas means history, when we reflect upon Gurbani, listening to Gurbani, writing Gurbani, or even reciting Gurbani ourselves, coming to the Sadh Sangat, coming into Maharaj Sache Pasha's Darbar Gurdwara Astan, these particular places where seva happens, and also the ustati or the vadiyai, meaning the praise of Vaheguru, where this particular place is and you are Virajman there, you are in attendance. Sache Pacha Maharaj says that that time is absolutely priceless. So Sadh Sangat Ji, I know that majority of the world or the society that we live in, just a few days ago, marked January the 1st, the New Year's of the year starting 2020. And many of us, not only just on New Year's, but we may pick other dates in our personal lifestyle, in our jivan, be it our birthday or any other particular date, where we'll feel right from this day or this particular date, we are going to make a change in our life. Sadh Sangat Ji, majority of the time in this country, especially out in the West, from January the 1st, the New Year's resolutions start. By the time it comes to February, first, second week of February, most resolutions, Sadh Sangat Ji, statistically in this country, that everyone, majority of the people have actually failed or not been able to keep up to. Guru Pyareo, for example, for a Gursikh or in Sikhi, January the 1st, if we look at that as our new year, that Sadh Sangat Ji for the Khalsa Panth, for the Sikh community, for our Dharam, that actually is not the new year. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਸਾਲ ਹੈ ਅਸਲੀ ਦਿਨ ਉਹ ਹੈਗਾ 14 ਮਾਰਚ ਨੂੰ, which is the first month ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਦੇਸੀ ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੈਲੰਡਰ ਦੇ ਮੁਤਾਬਕ ਚਾਹੀਏ ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਦੇ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼, through the Guru's teachings, the New Year's for the Khalsa Panth is actually on the 14th of March, which is Chet, ਪਹਿਲਾ ਮਹੀਨਾ ਚੇਤ। So ਇਸ ਸਾਲ New Year's Day or New Year's Eve for Sikhs is actually the 13th, which is actually going to be on a Friday, meaning that the New Year's is actually going to be on a Saturday. ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਵੀ ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਆਈਏ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ to the Gurdwara Sahib, ਪਰ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ will the Guru Cars be packed? Will they be filled as much as they are on 31st of December / 1st of January? And Sadh Sangat ji, I'm not saying that on that day don't come to the Gurdwara. Nahi Sadh Sangat ji, Maharaj Sache Pacha says that we should come to their Charan Sharan, to their Darbar every single day, minimum at least twice. But we should do our very best. But as a resolution, a Khalsa or a Sikh, Sadh Sangat ji, our resolution should be every single day, every single minute, every single second. We say in Gurbani ki Gobind milan ki eho teri bariya, ki this particular Jeevan, jehda sanu Jeevan milya hai, this birth that we've taken as a human being, this is absolutely priceless. And this is, in this life, we can do our very best to communicate and connect to Akal Purkh Waheguru, to make our Jeevan safal, to make it useful. And Sadh Sangat ji, this year, even if you do want to see it from January the 1st, Todi Abdi Marji, I'm not here to force anyone, who am I? But Sadh Sangat ji, what are the things that we should be looking to do? For example, Paisa Bhai Gurdas ji, in their Vara, what did they write? Ki what should be a resolution? Bhai Gurdas ji writes, Ki Charan Saran Gur Ek Penda Jai Chal, Satgur Kot Penda Agya Hoy Let Hai. Which means that that disciple or that Sikh should take one step to the Guru. And Sache Pacha doesn't take one or two, Maharaj doesn't even take 100 or 1,000. Guru Sahib ji takes countless steps, unlimited steps, more than 1,000,000 steps towards us. But making that one step, Sadh Sangat ji, can be very difficult. Maharaj Sache Pacha kende ki aakhne aukha sacha naam. Maharaj aap knows that this lifestyle is not easy. But Maharaj has given us the right tools or the solutions in order for us to get out of our problems. Sadh Sangat ji, jithe marji aapa dekhiye, in the dunya, in the society that we live in, everyone has problems. We have problems in our own lifestyle. But the difference is, Guru Sahib ji has given us hukams, they have given us solutions. Jyati asi on us solution ate, ਉਸ ਮਰਿਆਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਰਾ ਦਈਏ, Sadh Sangat ji, these type of obstacles, these hurdles, we will rise above them. Just how in our history the Sahibzade came across many obstacles and hurdles, yet they stood up, they were counted, they rised above. Sadh Sangat ji, as we know, in the month of December, in this month of Kaur, we remember the great sacrifices of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, their family and the Khalsa Panth. In this particular month of Kaur, Guru Sahib Ji lost many things. In terms of, if you look at materialistic possessions, they lost Shri Ananpur Sahib, they lost their Neela Koda, they also lost where they sacrificed absolutely everything, including their Pyare Ladle Char Sahibzade. As we know, last week we heard the Katha of the Char Sahibzade, that at the Sarsa Nadi, when the Mughals, Pichyo, tried to ambush and attack the Khalsa Panth of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, just a quick recap, because today we're going to finish off the ithas of the Chotte Sahibzade and Satkar Jog Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji, the mother of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. We know, just quickly recapping, that crossing Sabha Nadi, the Khalsa Panth went in 3 different directions. As we know, Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji and the Sahibzade went in one way whilst they were crossing the river. Some members, Sad Sangat Ji, of the Fauj, some Singhs also drowned crossing Sabha Nadi on that late night. We know that Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj and some of the Singhs went off in one particular direction. We know that some of the Sahibzade had to go, the 2 eldest Sahibzade and some of the Gursikhs had to go back because Pichyo Mughal Hukumat ne ghera pa liya si. They had to go back, fight back and defend off. But as we know, the 2 eldest Sahibzade and the Gursikhs later, further on, go on to meet Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. However, the youngest Sahibzade, Sahibzada Baba Zorawar Singh Ji, Sahibzada Baba Fateh Singh Ji and their grandmother Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji go off in one direction, and Gangu, who was once a sevadar or a langri or a chef in Ananpur Sahib, takes Mata Gurjr Kaur and the 2 youngest Sahibzade to his village in order to safeguard them and protect them. However, what he does is he tells the Subedars of his village of Giri and the town in order to let the Mughals know that he has Mata Gurjr Kaur and the youngest Sahibzade, and then he tells the police or the leaders of that village and surrounding towns in order to take them to Sarhand. Sad Sangat Ji, I mentioned this last week and I'll mention it again today. We feel sad, we feel upset when we feel that we have been hard done by our friend or another member of the family. However, Sad Sangat Ji, that's a fine example where individuals also backstabbed Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Gangu required help, he needed safety. He came to Guru ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਗੁਰੂ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਜ, ਗੁਰੂ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਜ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਅਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਜਪ ਆਦ ਸਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੈ ਭੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸਚ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਕਬੀਰਾ ਮਰਦਾ ਮਰਦਾ ਜਗਮੋਹਾ ਮਰ ਭਿ ਨਾ ਜਾਣੈ ਕੋਇ ਐਸੀ ਮਰਨੀ ਜੋ ਮਰੈ ਬਹੁਰ ਨਾ ਮਰਨਾ ਹੋਏ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਕਬੀਰ ਗਗਨ ਦਮਾਮਾ ਬਾਜਿਓ ਭਰਿਓ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੈ ਘਾਓ ਖੇਤ ਜੋ ਮਾਂਡਿਓ ਸੂਰਮਾ ਅਬ ਜੂਜਨ ਕੋ ਦਾਓ ਸੂਰਾ ਸੋ ਪਹਿਚਾਨੀਐ ਜੋ ਲੜੈ ਦੀਨ ਕੇ ਹੇਤ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਕੱਟ ਮਰੈ ਕਬਹੂ ਨਾ ਛਾਡੈ ਖੇਤ ਸੂਰਾ ਸੋ ਪਹਿਚਾਨੀਐ ਜੋ ਲੜੈ ਦੀਨ ਕੇ ਹੇਤ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਪੁਰਜਾ ਕੱਟ ਮਰੈ ਕਬਹੂ ਨਾ ਛਾਡੈ ਖੇਤ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਨਵਾਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਰੂਪ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ। ਆਓ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈਏ। ਸਾਰੀ ਹੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਬੁਲੰਦ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਜ ਵੱਜ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਵੋ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹੁਣ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅੱਧੇ ਘੰਟੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ। So with the blessings of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, the give and the take of this universe, we've been blessed with the next half an hour to listen to vichar, discussions, the teachings of our history and Gurbani, the translations or discourse in English. Sache Pacha Akal Purkh Vaheguru says on many different angs in Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and also the Gurus and the Bhagats who have compiled Bani have given us Upadesh. Sadh Sangat Ji, Upadesh means teachings. They say that at that particular time where we reflect upon our ithas, ithas means history, when we reflect upon Gurbani, listening to Gurbani, writing Gurbani, or even reciting Gurbani ourselves, coming to the Sadh Sangat, coming into Maharaj Sache Paatshah's Darbar Gurdwara Astan, these particular places where seva happens, and also the ustati or the vadiyai, meaning the praise of Vaheguru, where this particular place is and you are Virajman there, you are in attendance. Sache Paatshah Maharaj says that that time is absolutely priceless. So Sadh Sangat Ji, I know that majority of the world or the society that we live in just a few days ago marked January the 1st, the New Year's of the year starting 2020, and many of us, not only just on New Year's, but we may pick other dates in our personal lifestyle, in our jivan, be it our birthday or any other particular date, where we'll feel right from this day or this particular date we are going to make a change in our life. Sadh Sangat Ji, majority of the time in this country, especially out in the West, from January the 1st, the New Year's resolutions start. By the time it comes to February, first, second week of February, most resolutions, Sadh Sangat Ji, statistically in this country, that everyone, majority of the people have actually failed or not been able to keep up to. Guru Pyareo, for example, for a Gursikh or in Sikhi, January the 1st, if we look at that as our new year, that Sadh Sangat Ji for the Khalsa Panth, for the Sikh community, for our Dharam, that actually is not the new year. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਸਾਲ ਹੈ ਅਸਲੀ ਦਿਨ ਉਹ ਹੈਗਾ 14 ਮਾਰਚ ਨੂੰ which is the first month ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਦੇਸੀ ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੈਲੰਡਰ ਦੇ ਮੁਤਾਬਕ ਚਾਹੀਏ ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਦੇ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ through the Guru's teachings. The New Year's for the Khalsa Panth is actually on the 14th of March, which is Chet, Pehla Meena Chet. So, as saal, New Year's Day or New Year's Eve for Sikhs is actually the 13th, which is actually going to be on a Friday, meaning that the New Year's is actually going to be on a Saturday. Sad Sangat ji, ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਵੀ ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਆਈਏ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ to the Gurdwara Sahib, but ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਤੇ Guru Ghar, will the Guru Ghars be packed? Will they be filled as much as they are on 31st of December / 1st of January? And Sad Sangat ji, I'm not saying that on that day don't come to the Gurdwara. Nahi Sad Sangat ji, Maharaj Sache Paatshah says that we should come to their Charan Sharan, to their Darbar every single day, minimum at least twice. But we should do our very best. But as a resolution, a Khalsa or a Sikh, Sat Sangat ji, our resolution should be every single day, every single minute, every single second. We say in Gurbani ki Gobind Milan ki eho teri bariya, ki this particular Jeevan, jehda sanu Jeevan milya hai, this birth that we've taken as a human being, this is absolutely priceless. And this is, in this life, we can do our very best to communicate and connect to Akal Purkh Waheguru, to make our Jeevan safal, to make it useful. And Sad Sangat ji, this year, even if you do want to see it from January the 1st, todi aapdi marzi hai, I'm not here to force anyone, who am I? But Sad Sangat ji, what are the things that we should be looking to do? For example, Bhai Gurdas ji, in their Vara, what do they write? Ki what should be a resolution? Bhai Gurdas ji writes, Ki Charan Saran Gur Ek Penda Jai Chal, Satgur Kot Penda Agya Hoy Let Hai. Which means that that disciple or that Sikh should take one step to the Guru. And Sache Paatshah doesn't take one or two, Maharaj doesn't even take 100 or 1,000. Guru Sahib ji takes countless steps, unlimited steps, more than 1 million steps towards us. But making that one step, Sad Sangat ji, can be very difficult. Maharaj Sache Paatshah kende ki aakhne aukha sacha naam. Maharaj aap knows that this lifestyle is not easy. But Maharaj has given us the right tools or the solutions in order for us to get out of our problems. Sad Sangat ji, jithe marzi aapa dekhiye, in the dunya, in the society that we live in, everyone has problems. We have problems in our own lifestyle. But the difference is, Guru Sahib ji has given us hukams, they have given us solutions. Jati asi on us solution aate, ਉਸ ਮਰਿਆਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਰਾ ਦਈਏ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ these type of obstacles, these hurdles, we will rise above them. Just how in our history the Sahibzade came across many obstacles and hurdles, yet they stood up, they were counted, they rised above. Sadh Sangat ji, as we know, in the month of December, in this month of Kaur, we remember the great sacrifices of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, their family and the Khalsa Panth. In this particular month of Kaur, Guru Sahib Ji lost many things. In terms of, if you look at materialistic possessions, they lost Shri Ananpur Sahib, they lost their Neela Gora, they also lost where they sacrificed absolutely everything, including their Pyare Ladle, Chotte Sahibzade. As we know, last week we heard the Katha of the Chotte Sahibzade, that at the Sarsa Nadi, when the Mughals, Pichio, tried to ambush and attack the Khalsa Panth of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, just a quick recap, because today we're going to finish off the ithas of the Chotte Sahibzade and Satkar Jog Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji, the mother of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. We know, just quickly recapping, that crossing Sabha Nadi, the Khalsa Panth went in 3 different directions. As we know, Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji and the Sahibzade went in one way whilst they were crossing the river. Some members, Sad Sangat Ji, of the Fauj, some Singhs also drowned crossing Sabha Nadi on that late night. We know that Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj and some of the Singhs went off in one particular direction. We know that some of the Sahibzade had to go, the 2 elder Sahibzade and some of the Gursikhs had to go back because pichyo Mughal Hukumat ne ghera pa liya si. They had to go back, fight back and defend off. But as we know, the 2 elder Sahibzade and the Gursikhs later, further on, go on to meet Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. However, the youngest Sahibzade, Sahibzada Baba Zorawar Singh Ji, Sahibzada Baba Fateh Singh Ji and their grandmother Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji go off in one direction, and Gangu, who was once a sevadar or a langri or a chef in Ananpur Sahib, takes Mata Gurjr Kaur and the 2 youngest Sahibzade to his village in order to safeguard them and protect them. However, what he does is he tells the Subedars of his village of Kiri and the town in order to let the Mughals know that he has Mata Gurjr Kaur and the youngest Sahibzade, and then he tells the police, all the leaders of that village and surrounding towns in order to take them to Sarhand. Sad Sangat Ji, I mentioned this last week and I'll mention it again today. We feel sad, we feel upset when we feel that we have been hard done by our friend or another member of the family. However, Sad Sangat Ji, that's a fine example where individuals also backstabbed Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Gangu required help, he needed safety. He came to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Maharaj kept him inside Ananpur Sahib alongside everyone else. Gave him a job, gave him a duty, gave him money, gave him safety. Yet Gangu was the one jine aap hathi Chotte Sahibzade nu ate Mata Gurjr Kaur nu Mughla de haath fadaya. Sad Sangat Ji, we must remember this, that in tough and testing times, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj was also backstabbed. Moving further, as we know how they were taken to Sarhand, where they were handcuffed. They were locked in terms of their wrists, their feet and their waist, taken on gadde. They were abused alongside the way, be it physically and also verbally by some locals. And then when they got to Sarhand, certain sanctions were given, that they were not allowed to be given food or anything to drink, and they were kept high in a Thanda Burj. And Sad Sangat Ji, the winters in Punjab are absolutely freezing cold as well. On the second day, the Sahibzade were told that their father, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, has been captured and has also been killed. They were also told that their 2 elder brothers have also been killed, and then there is no Sikh remaining, no one of Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Fauj remaining. Jinne bhi tode Guru Ghar ya sare ta ho gaye, ja ta dane ya Mughal Hukumat ne, and what you must do now is convert to Islam. The Sahibzade refused. Then they were tricked, or tried to be tricked, by being taken to shops, being given worldly possessions. For example, women, clothes, jaidat, jameen, security, absolutely everything, you name it, the Sahibzade were offered that, yet they still refused, because they were firm in their Sikhi. Sad Sangat Ji, we know that Guru Sahib's pyare, sevadars, who were also working for the Mughals at that time. However, they had satkar for the young Sahibzade, Mata Gujri and Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. For example, Moti Mehra, who was a servant inside Sarhand at that time for Wazir Khan. He used to sneak late at night in order to go past the guards, sometimes even giving the guards gold. He, Sad Sangat Ji, even sold his jameen. He even gave his wife's gold and materialistic possessions in order just to go up the stairs into the Thanda Borj in order to give hot milk to the Sahibzade. Such a qurbani, such a sacrifice that individuals like Moti Mehra did at that time. Yet he knew that he could easily put not only his life but his family's life in danger. We know, moving on further into how the Sahibzade, with great courage, with dignity, with ankh, how they went into Wazir Khan's court with their feet first, rather than bang their heads. They uthe jaake jado the Wazirs or the Qazi said ki tusi salam karo, bow your heads and say salam. Instead, the Sahibzade gaj vaj ke unhone fateh bulai. Waheguru ji ka khalsa, Waheguru ji ki fateh. With great dignity, Sad Sangat Ji, being grateful, not out of ego, Sad Sangat Ji, but being grateful, being proud. Ki asi Sikhya, and we are the Sikhs, the sons of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Sad Sangat Ji, where we left, just before that, we were told then also on the second day how when they refused, torture started also for the Sahibzade, where they were tied with their hands and their feet onto a tree, and pebbles were thrown at their bodies and their eyes and their faces. Sad Sangat Ji, we must remember that the two younger Sahibzade, as history says, that they were aged 7 and 5 years old. 7 and 5. At a young tender age. Sad Sangat Ji, bodies of young children are not even fully developed at that time. And yet still, after being tortured, be it physically, be it mentally, by being kept in the Thanda Borj, by not even being allowed to eat or drink anything, yet still the Sahibzade were firm in their beliefs. They were returned back to the Thanda Borj and they told their Dadi, Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji, exactly what went on. Then Sad Sangat Ji, we move on to the third day, when they were in Wazir Khan's court. Sad Sangat Ji, before the Sahibzade were escorted to Wazir Khan's kachari, into his court, Mata Gurjr Kaur Ji actually refused. Sad Sangat Ji, which sibling, which parent, which grandparent, after hearing that their child or their relation has been physically tortured, or even verbally, names being called to them, how do you think unhanu ki mahsoos hovega? The dard that they would hear, that this is what happened to my grandchildren. How can I let my grandchildren go to Wazir Khan's kachari again, because I don't know what's going to happen to them. Yet, still, with great courage, with great dignity, the Sahibzade said, don't worry. The worst thing that will happen is if we convert, but that we can assure you is something that we'll definitely not do. Sad Sangat Ji, the third day. On the third day, an individual called Sher Muhammad Khan, during the session, Wazir Khan called upon Sher Muhammad Khan, who was the Nawab of an area called Maler Kotla. His brothers, one of his brothers, Khijr Khan, was killed by Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj in the battle of Chaur Sahib. He thought, let me try an idea. Let me call Sher Muhammad Khan here, and he can then take revenge on the Sahibzade. Whatever decision that Sher Muhammad Khan makes, that is what we will follow. We will leave the responsibility with Sher Muhammad Khan. Sher Muhammad Khan was actually very happy. But Sad Sangat Ji, the response that Sher Muhammad Khan said is, I will definitely take revenge on Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, but not on his Sahibzade. How will I take revenge on him? Maidane Jang de vich, in a jang. Sad Sangat Ji, in Islam, we are told, even in our history, but even in their Dharam, just like in Sikhi as well, is that we are told to never ever hurt a child. Sher Muhammad Khan stood upon those principles, but yet he said ki we should let these children go because they are completely innocent. Yet Wazir Khan was actually angry because he wanted some sort of, not revenge, but you could say anger. He wanted to do something to the Sahibzade, and killing them in order to make them Shaheed, Sad Sangat Ji, was not actually what he wanted. He actually wanted to dishonor the Khalsa Panth and Guru Gobind Singh Ji by making them convert. But he had tried and failed on many occasions in the past 2 days. Then Wazir Khan actually said, ki chalo theek hai, let them go, they're innocent. However, Suchanand, as we know, who the Panth call Jhuthanand, who is actually one of the servants of Wazir Khan, asked the questions. Ki actually, before we let them go, let's ask them ki je inanu aaj chhadya jave, ki ek ki karoge. And both of the Sahibzade said, if you let us go, we will go back into the jungles, we will gather all the Sikhs, we will make sure that we come back with Kore and Shastras, and we will fight against injustice. We will fight against you, jede zulm karde. That's when immediately Suchanand, who the Panth calls Jhuthanand, and Wazir Khan said that nay, they're a khatra to us, they are actually dangerous for us. Moving on, a fatwa, Sad Sangat Ji, a decision, a judgment was then announced by the Qazis, saying ki Sahibzadeyanu, that they will then be bricked alive because they are refusing to convert. And we've obviously heard ki if we let them go, what they're planning to do. And upon hearing the verdict, Sher Muhammad Khan stood up again and said, ki how can we kill innocent children? Yet Jhuthanand and Wazir Khan and also some of the individuals who was in the Kachari at that time refused. They saw the Sahibzade as a threat. They knew that they had been defeated, and the only way now, in order to finish off their sword, what they fought at that time was to finish off the Sahibzade, is by torturing them and killing them off by making them Shaheed. Sad Sangat Ji, the Sahibzade, with a great big smile on their face, accepted that judgment and that announcement. That just like our grandfather, Tan Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, we will also become Shaheed. Sahibzade jire, their grandfather was the 9th Guru, Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. The Sahibzade's great grandfather was Shri Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, the 6th Guru. The Sahibzade's great grandfather, Sad Sangat Ji, was the 5th Guru, Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, which makes their great grandfather Chotte Padshah, Shri Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj. And they said, just like our elder brothers, and also just like the future generations of the Khalsa Panth, we will happily become Shaheeds and not give up our faith. Sad Sangat Ji, even then, when they were taken back to the Thanda Burj, they told Mata Gurjr Kaur ji, their grandmother, that this is the fatwa, this is the judgment, this is the announcement, that we will tomorrow be bricked alive and become Shaheed. At that night, Sad Sangat ji, Mata Gurjr Kaur gave confidence, explained the Sakhiyan of many Shaheeds, including the Guru Sahibs, including their grandfather, the 9th Guru, Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, and how they became Shaheed. And in order to instill that jadba, that passion, that whatever happens, whatever they throw at you guys, to never ever give up your faith. Sahibzade the next morning were taken, and Itta Sad Sangat ji, I know we're running through this as quick as possible. That's why Sad Sangat ji, half an hour or even a 2-week slot is always an injustice when it comes to the history of the Sahibzade. Even if I take 5 minutes over, I'm very, very sorry. But just in order to wrap up the Ithas is very important, and we've not actually got that long left now. Moving courageously, Sad Sangat ji, Sahibzade ne Jakare bhi chhade when the wall was, the foundations were started. Sri Japji Sahib, which they knew Kant Sad Sangat ji means that the Sahibzade knew Gurbani off by heart. They recited Sri Japji Sahib. Sad Sangat ji, as we know, when the wall is being built based upon our kneecaps, that when we stand up straight, our kneecaps actually stick out just by a couple of centimeters or by an inch. History says that the Sahibzade's kneecaps were actually crushed. They were broken. Just so that the wall can actually be in line. Ki Sahibzade de jadiyan gode si, that they actually crushed them. Moving further, as we know, when the wall was actually made, no air, no circulation was actually came into that space. Sahibzade Sad Sangat ji behosh hoke deg gaye si, in which even the wall fell. When the wall fell, even though the Sahibzade were unconscious, they were still breathing. Wazir Khan said ki inna de pairan de vich, in their pair and in their legs, tel chaso, ki massage their legs and their feet, so then we can bring them to conscious. Fir bhi Sahibzadiyan nu us time te fir bhi ek wari fir puchya gaya si ki tusi Islam qabool karo. Yet still the Sahibzade said no. Also, at that time, Wazir Khan ne kya si to the Sahibzade ki jadiyan illa Sad Sangat ji are eagles or falcons that were flying. They said ki illa jodo tusi mar gaye, jodo tusi shaheed ho gaye. When these eagles, when these falcons fly down, they tear your body apart and they rip up and eat up all your insides. These are the things that are going to happen to you. And the Sahibzade replied, saying ki you're telling us ki jiriyan illa aya, jiriyan hale uddiyan aya uche thaan. Wazir Khan, ek time, ek sama avega jithe is tarti te jiniyan ucha e illa aya, una to uche एक समय होवेगा जिथे लम्बे लम्बे सोने सोने निशान साहब खालसे पंथ दे झुलणगे. What that means is, Wazir Khan said, when these eagles that are flying so high, when they come down, they rip up all your insides and they fly back up and they take all your insides back to their families in order to eat. These are the things that are going to happen to you in order to scare the Sahibzade. Yet the Sahibzade replied that how high these eagles are flying, there will be a time in the future, in the very near future, where there will be very high sone Nishan Sahibs of the Khalsa Panth. And Sadh Sangat Ji, as we know, Gurmukha de jede bhajan hunde a, oh Sat hunde a. Whatever a Gurmukh, a true Gurmukh says, that becomes Sadh Sangat Ji reality. Till this day, even if you were to go there now, today or tomorrow, to Sarhand, Fatehgarh Sahib, you will see two massive, really high Nishan Sahibs there. Sadh Sangat Ji, as we know, when the Sahibzade then refused again to convert to Islam, Wazir Khan then ordered कि Sahibzade de jede shara gaya कि ए तुसी पाड़ दो. A shara, Sadh Sangat Ji, is their throat. They were ordered then. They ordered the Mughals to slit the throats of the Sahibzade. Sadh Sangat Ji, दोनों Sahibzade di Shaheedi ऐदां हुई. At the age of 5 and 7. Sadh Sangat Ji, उस टाइम पे कोई डरदा नेड़े भी नहीं सी आया, whether they were a Sikh or not. But yet everyone said, we can now feel that bad times will now come to the Mughals. And Sadh Sangat Ji, as we know later on, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, the 10th Guru, instructed and gave hukum to Satkarjog Baba Gurbaksh Singh Ji, as the Panth knows as Baba Banda Singh Ji Bahadur. And they told him कि जदों सरहंद नूं तू जाना तू इट नाल इट खड़काउणी है. What that means is when you have two bricks and you collide and you smash them together, cause havoc. When you go to Sarhand, naal prachar bhi karda jana, naal di naal take a Kesari Nishan Sahib with you, that when Khalsa Panth does Fateh, when they conquer Sarhand, you must hoist a Nishan Sahib there. Sadh Sangat Ji, as we know, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, when they hear the stories and the Sakya and the news and the sacrifices of the two younger Sahibzade, they said immediately, with their arrow, with their barsha, they put that into the ground and they uprooted a root, and they said, how I've just now uprooted this root on even the Mughals, their kingdom can now be counted on your fingers. Sadh Sangat Ji, what must we take from these stories, from these Sakhiyan? ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਬਾਣੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਪੁੱਤ ਸਪੁੱਤ ਕਰੇਣ. That if we tell our youngsters, our future generations, the stories of our ancestors, of our gurus, our bhagats and our shaheeds, they become good children. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਜਜ਼ਬਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ, in which they are proud, in which they feel that they are grateful that they are a part of Sikhi. Sadh Sangat Ji, ajkal, look what the Sahibzade had to do. They gave up their lives for Sikhi. Sadh Sangat Ji, sade piche kaun hai? What pressures do we have in life? I'm not saying that we don't have challenges or pressures, but it's nothing compared to like the Sahibzade. Yet Sadh Sangat Ji, we tend to give up Sikhi very easily. We must remember, reflect and honour these sacrifices. Jes Shri Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj ne ate Sahibzadeh ne us time te qurbaniyan, if they did not give those sacrifices, Sadh Sangat Ji, we will not be here today, and nor would this Gurdwara Sahib. It is because their qurbani, their great sacrifice, their honour, their dignity and them being courageous, that Sadh Sangat Ji, we are here today. Te ajkal Sadh Sangat Ji, Wazir Khan varge loਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜਕੱਲ ਲੋਕੀ ਗਾਲਾਂ ਕੱਢਦੇ ਆ, and ਤੇ ਸਾਹਿਬਜ਼ਾਦਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਉਸਤਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ. The praise happens of the Sahibzade. Sadh Sangat Ji, even till this day, we have challenges that come to our community. For example, the sexual grooming. the conversions that happen in colleges, in schools, in workplaces, up and down this country, they've been happening since Sad Sangat Ji, the mid-60s. Still to this day they happen. What should we do? Raise more awareness about this. Follow these groups, these pages, like the Sikh Awareness Society. Follow these pages, these groups such as the Sikh Youth UK, who Sad Sangat Ji openly are challenging and also tackling this issue head on, and also trying to provide our community with the right solutions and the right help. Karke Sad Sangat Ji, we are still targeted, we are still under threat. However, our Guru gives us the right tools and the solutions in order to tackle these sort of problems. Sad Sangat Ji, thank you once again for attending this week. Agle hafte, Bhai Amarjit Singh Ji will be doing the Katha of what happened to Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj after they left Chumkaur Sahib. And the week after Sad Sangat Ji, then on the 19th of January, Bhai Amarpreet Singh Ji will then continue with the 52 hukams. I believe we will then be on the 36th hukam. And Hath Jod Ke Benti, we say it every week, Agle hafte, please attend, but also bring one more person with you as well. The greatest thing, the greatest bond that we can do is to bring someone closer to the Gurdwara and closer to Sikhi. The worst thing that we can do is push someone away from the Gurdwara or push them away from Sikhi. Thank you to the media team as well, who do the Facebook Live in order for those who miss the Katha or would then like to reflect upon it or to listen to it again, that is now available to them. So Sad Sangat Ji, koi galti hove maaf karna ji. Aao fateh bulaiye. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.
सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु साहिब जी। एक ओंकार श्री वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। पातशाही 10वीं कबीर बाज बेनती।